Hey, it is Friday. I hope that you are ready for a good weekend. You guys have worked hard this week, and I'm very proud of you. I've enjoyed reading your poetry and also your answers in Edpuzzle and how you've analyzed the poems. Today, we're going to finish up with the poem, The Rose That Grew from Concrete by Tupac Shakur. Yesterday, I ended our lesson with watching the commercial from Ford, and they used this poem or a version of this poem for their advertising and marketing of their new vehicle. And I'm going to play that commercial now, and then we're going to talk about why they chose this poem.
Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? Proving nature's laws wrong, it learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seems, but by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air.
Introducing the all-new 2013 Ford Fusion, a brand new way to break through.
Long live the rose that grew from concrete, where no one else ever cared.
So here we have a commercial by Ford that is introducing the consumers to a new vehicle that breaks completely away from anything that they had ever done in the past. And they chose this commercial because they think that this symbolizes the Fusion's breakthrough in performance, much like the rose breaking through the concrete. It breaks through performance, it breaks through style, innovation, and we discussed in our last video that roses symbolize beauty. This car is a thing of beauty, of luxury, and again, something like never before. They believe that this Ford Fusion is a testimony of what can happen when you don't give up on dreams, when they keep pushing and pushing to make the best of the best. This was their creation. I believe that the last line in that commercial and the poem is very powerful because they said when no one else ever cared or even cared. That shows Ford's commitment to go further and beyond what other companies are willing to do in order to make the perfect vehicle. Moving forward, today we are also going to watch a Powerade commercial that used Tupac Shakur's poem, The Rose That Grew from Concrete, to advertise their product for their sports drink.
You wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. These are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Ask me how.
In my opinion, Powerade hit a home run with this commercial. I think it's extremely powerful. So throughout the commercial, you see a young boy riding his bicycle. That is representative of a young Derrick Rose, who is a professional basketball player. And he is riding his bike in the south or through the south side of Chicago. And Derrick Rose grew up a little bit similar to Tupac Shakur. He did grow up in poverty. He was raised by a single mother. He had, I think, 4 siblings, or there were 4 kids total. And living in the South Side Chicago was a little rough. It was poverty stricken. And in this commercial, you see that little boy riding his bike from where Derrick Rose grew up. And he's riding his bike clear to the stadium where Derrick Rose actually did find success. So it's representative of his journey of achieving his dream. In the background, you do hear Tupac Shakur's voice narrating his poem. This is actually an edited version of the poem that he actually had in a rap song that he had produced. This is a very inspirational commercial about passion and perseverance, and it encourages young athletes, much like you, to strive for greatness no matter what you're going through in life. Despite any adversity that may come your way, you are to persevere and try to achieve those dreams that you have. In addition to inspiring young athletes, it also inspires adults, I believe, because it reminds us that no matter where kids are at this moment, or their current situation or adversities that they are facing, they can rise above. So it reminds coaches to see potential in every single athlete that they work with, no matter the situation, with a lot of hard work and a lot of determination, that kids can advance from the very bottom to the tippy top. To this day, Derrick Rose, which this is probably a good time to talk about Derrick Rose, and they chose the rose that grew from concrete. That's a pretty cool connection too. But to this day, Derrick Rose is one of the most respected and driven basketball players. Some of the people, athletes or not athletes, that we respect most in life have faced adversity, and they've consistently powered through to overcome their obstacles and pursue their dream of greatness. You can do that too, and that is the message that Powerade wants for you to hear. And me too. I also want you to hear it, which is one of the reasons I've chosen these poems, which are all about overcoming adversity and achieving dreams and pushing yourself, because I want you to go do amazing things with your life. You can do it. I believe in you, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish as you grow up. I'll be following you, not in a creepy sort of way, but I'll be watching you from afar to see your achievements and to see what you can accomplish. All right, typically I have been introducing a new poet and a new poem each day, but today I just feel like switching things up. We will get back to that, but it's Friday and I thought it would be fun to have you learn about a different type of poetry and try to write a different type of poetry. So this is called reverse poetry. So when you read a poem from top to bottom, which is what you should do first, it has one meaning, one tone, one theme. But then if you read it from the bottom to top, it completely has a different tone and meaning and theme. And so I have an example here of a reverse poem. It is called Pretty Ugly, and it is by Abdullah Shoaib. I'm very ugly, so don't try to convince me that I'm a beautiful person. Because at the end of the day, I hate myself in every single way. And I'm not going to lie to myself by saying there is beauty inside of me that matters. So rest assured, I will remind myself that I am a worthless, terrible person. And nothing you say will make me believe I still deserve love. Because no matter what, I am not good enough to be loved. And I am in no position to believe that beauty does exist within me. Because whenever I look in the mirror, I always think, am I as ugly as people say? Now I'm going to read the poem from the bottom to the top, and it's going to have a different meaning. Am I as ugly as people say? Because whenever I look in the mirror, I always think beauty does exist within me. And I am in no position to believe that I am not good enough to be loved. Because no matter what, I still deserve love. And nothing you say will make me believe that I am a worthless, terrible person. So rest assured, I will remind myself there is beauty inside of me that matters. And I'm not going to lie to myself by saying I hate myself in every single way, because at the end of the day, I'm a very beautiful person. So don't try to convince me that I'm very ugly. okay? Mind-blowing. Reverse poetry is amazing. I am going to show you a video of a sample.
I am just a number on a federal form, and I do not believe that my life has meaning. Fear rules me, not courage. I understand now that someday I will die. What defines me has been cancer, not the world. Peers tell me that I will never amount to more than this small town. I do not agree that I will make a difference in society. Hatred and anger will replace love and kindness. No one believes that one person can be the change. It's clear that I mean nothing. I am a child pretending that I am strong, beautiful, intelligent, kind, and hopeful. Now, reverse it. I am strong, beautiful, intelligent, kind, and hopeful. I am a child pretending that I mean nothing. It is clear that one person can be the change. No one believes that hatred and anger will replace love and kindness. In society, I will make a difference. I do not agree that I will never amount to more than this small town. Peers tell me that the world, not cancer, has been what defines me. Someday I will die. I understand now that courage, not fear, rules me. My life has meaning, and I do not believe that I am just a number on a federal form.
I have the template that she used in Google Classroom, and you're going to fill out that template and create your very own reverse poem. When we return to school on Tuesday, we are going to look at our poetry at our reverse poems. I'm going to ask some of you if you'd be brave to share them with us. And we're going to move further in our poetry unit. We're probably going to spend another 2 to 3 weeks. And I have some really exciting stuff ahead. And I can't wait to get back into the classroom and to be with you each day. So have fun with your reverse poem. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy Monday. Remember, we don't have school on Monday. It's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. And I'll see you Tuesday.